Hey everybody, I'm back live streaming again, which I'm really excited about. I took a little break. I was gone for a minute. Now I'm back with the jump off. And I'm excited to be back. I've really decided to focus my YouTube channel on building in public, and that's exactly what I'm going to do on these live streams. So I kind of covered that in my newsletter. If you're interested, you can sign up for my newsletter over at profitablepodcaster.fm. But I basically talk about how I have two YouTube channels now, and one is for building in public. That's this channel. So I'll still cover like kind of how creators can build better platforms. And then podcast liftoff, which will focus on helping podcasters be profitable. And that is going to have a lot fewer videos, but they're going to be like higher quality videos. So, and these are just going to be my kind of quick and dirty. Let me show you how to do something. And today I am going to be converting Zapier Zaps to Make, or at least see if I could try. So I've been using Make for about a week now, and there are some differences between that and Zapier. And so I'm kind of working through the learning curve there, but we'll see how it goes. As usual, actually, I shouldn't say as usual because I haven't done this in a while, so maybe you don't know, but the replays for this are available to pro members. So basically, when the live stream is done, this video is going to be made private, and then a new URL is going to be generated for members only. That's not supposed to be over my face. That's supposed to be like right there. Perfect. So if you're interested, you can sign up over at howibuilt.it/pro. And like, why is that? We don't need the HTTPS. You know that part. So if you want to sign up for How I Built It Pro, it's $5 a month or $50 a year. And you'll get access to ad-free extended versions of every episode of the show, as well as live streams and these other little one-off videos. So that's it. And if you're watching live and you want to do a super chat or super sticker, my lights will blink. I think I haven't tested that in a while, so maybe you could test it. And let me know if you are watching, where you're coming from, and what you want to learn. But for now, let me check Twitter really quick to make sure the link is out there. It is. And so, yeah, so let's dive right into it and get into Make. All right, so again, I'm kind of just learning this stuff, so I don't know how much talking through I will do, but if you have any questions come up as I'm doing this stuff, let me know. All right. So I have a list of ideas for Make, and the other thing I can do here is go to Zapier, right? So I'm trying to basically, I guess one question I get is why am I switching? And honestly, so I've decided to switch most of my costs to or most of my subscriptions to monthly versus annually. I've just gotten bitten too many times paying for something annual and then wanting to move to a different tool. And Zapier charges what I believe is an obnoxious 33% more. So I was paying like $50 a month annually, which shook out to $588. And then when I switched to monthly, Zapier is charging me $73. Make is, I think the plan I need is $9 a month, but even if I go with their most expensive Teams plan, it's still like $40 cheaper per month. And I'm not usually a like get the cheapest option guy. I am a go with what works guy. But if Make works, I've been wanting to try it for a while, that is a considerable cost savings. So what I've been doing is going through my Zaps and seeing which ones are enabled, and then seeing if I can recreate them in Make. So like create a task in Todoist when a new task is added in Asana. This is a really this is a good one to try. Contract to Dropbox. I'm not going to do that one anymore because it's not very common. I don't know when the last time I used it was. I actually don't know if that one works or not. So, but like these two are good candidates for a switch. So I'll try to do these two. And then if there's time, I will do one that I've had an idea for that I haven't been able to make work, because one of the frustrating things about Make is that you can't watch a Dropbox folder for the addition of new folders, which is something that Zapier does. So I have a Zapier that when a new folder is added in Dropbox, email my editor, and there's an explicit action called watch folder, like new folder in Dropbox. You can't do that in Make for some reason. It's super frustrating, but I think I have a workaround. And you know what? Like, if not, I think I can get away with that one single zap on the free plan. So we'll see. But let's do the other ones first. So can I filter by? Well, it doesn't matter, right? So let's do this one first. Create a task in Todoist. So this was Todoist originally, but now it's OmniFocus. And make sure I don't have that one already. I don't. So I'll create a new scenario here. These are called scenarios in Make, which I think is a better name. Like Make overall is a crappy name because it's really hard to Google stuff. But I like scenario better than Zap. So let's do Asana. I should also say, like, previously I did a comparison of what apps were available in Make versus what was available in Zapier. And like, honestly, I can't, there's like a couple, but nothing mission critical for me. So I'll do an Asana connection here. Filter by workspace and assignee. Workspace. So this is going to be for Alitu podcasting. I write for thepodcasthost.com, and I want to get sorry everybody, I guess all of these people are writers, but I want the one assigned to me. Okay, so I guess I'll go back to like October. Whoops. Just for testing purposes. This is one of the other frustrating things about Make is you can't really easily test a scenario. So, okay, so I was able to get perfect. Actually, this is perfect. So when it gets a bunch of stuff, it returns them in bundles. So now I kind of know the data I'm working with. So what's the next step I do here? Only if, okay, so so first of all, it looks like Zapier is getting all, doesn't matter what the assignee is. Whereas with Make it does, but I do want the status to only be to write. Does it grab the status? Well, maybe I don't. Assignee status inbox. So here's another thing that's frustrating is it grabs subtasks as separate tasks. Like this is a subtask of another task. And so I don't want to add the subtasks. I just want to grab the main task. So is there something completed since limit? Not really. So maybe, and I should also say like this is a non-critical this is non-critical for me. Like I get emails in Asana. I'm just, it's nice. It would be nice to get this in OmniFocus since that's where I work most of the time. All right, so why don't we just say list tasks, filter workspace and assignee. So this still grabs subtasks. Yeah, so like it's this kind of stuff that I don't super like. So what did I have to do here? Could I just... Asana, updated task in project. Okay, so maybe... So now I'm going to check the documentation. I'll do Asana to Todoist because yeah, I mean, this looks like exactly the thing I want. So maybe what I should have done, if I go back here, they have templates. This is cool. Like, I really like that. So if I search Asana, all right, so this is a pretty close analog, probably, Asana to Trello. Oh, here we go. Asana to Todoist. So let's look at this. Create a new scenario from template. Great. So maybe I should just filter by project because I only want project ID. Is it content team? It must be content team. Well, that's not promising. Okay, so that also didn't work. But let's try this. I want to modify this to filter by project. Is that where I'm at? Yeah, okay. Okay, so this appears to be grabbing. Cool. All right, so then we'll do a router with one filter. Just the one. So the condition is assigned name is equal to Joe Casabona. And is there a status? Well, you know what? That's okay. Let's keep it simple for now. And if it is OmniFocus here? No, OmniFocus is not, which that makes sense, but email is. Because OmniFocus doesn't actually have any real integrations. Everything you do is through email. Oh, and I probably, so send a new email. Oh, right. Okay, so actually let's delete this module. Ah, farts. So then I'll add my Gmail account. All right, if I want to use a Gmail account, there are some additional steps. Oh, I have to create a client. So that's annoying. Do I have to? See, this is like Zapier just has like an email service and like has direct integration with OmniFocus. Like, is that worth it to me? Because like I was just able to. So all right, so maybe I can directly connect my casabona.org. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to make the, we'll send it to my OmniFocus subject. We will make task name, and then content we'll make, we'll also make task name. And then something super frustrating about OmniFocus is that you can only email. So I'm going to also send a bunch of pertinent information like due on and Asana link. This is a lot of information. Permalink URL. Perfect. Okay, so, okay. So let's try this. Getting some tasks. Okay, so for bundle 1, oh, this is cool. All right, so we'll try it again. So it'll get like a bunch of new tasks. Hey. All right, and then, so an email was sent to OmniFocus. So let me check OmniFocus inbox. I can also, I'm going to do this on a separate screen. Separate screen, y'all. Okay, so that appears to have been sent. I wonder. I wonder if like you can't just send from any email address. Because it did send. It's in my sent mail. All right, so let me do this. So as far as I'm concerned, this works. Send Asana tasks to OmniFocus. And it's just, now what I might do, right, is modify this filter. Save. Refresh. Oh, of course, now I don't have the name. So, and their assignee status. So this is a little tough because I don't know how that data is sent. So like I don't know what that would look like, but I could always iterate on that later, I guess. So we'll turn this on. That works. So now let me go to OmniFocus. Omni group. Sign in. How do I find my OmniFocus email address, actually? Like, you'd think it'd be in settings. What do you mean? Oh, I see. Yeah, so I wonder if it's like this has to be the email address, the associated email address with the account, which is good. I was going to say it's frustrating, but it's not. It's good. So if I wanted to, I would need to create an OAuth, which, I mean, honestly, I'll probably do that. Okay. Okay. But like, this is a little frustrating, right? Like, I don't have to do this with Zapier. So like, is the cost savings? This is like a one-time thing though, right? This is not like a, this is not something I'm going to have to do over and over and over again. Well, I'm going to hide this screen really quick, just in case. I've done this a bunch of times, I guess. Okay. So I think I'll be able to show this. Okay, so in make integration, I'll do Gmail. Okay. I'm going to hide the screen just in case I accidentally share too much stuff. But right now I am enabling all of the Gmail APIs. I think this is probably the most frustrating thing about Integromat so far. Is that I have to go in and set up an API key for to use my Gmail account. Who could do this? I mean, they walk you through it, I guess, but like, how many people are actually going to do this part? Okay, so this is where I create credentials. Again, you can't see any of this. Web. What was that? OAuth. Okay. Authorize redirect URIs. Okay. All right, so I've got my client and my secret. So now, again, I'm not going to show this part. Stellar. Oh. What? Okay, so I'll show my screen and I'll show you what's happening. It says it's not verified. So now I need to go up here. External, make. Yep, this is super frustrating. But maybe I forgot something. This is crazy. I'm not going to provide a YouTube video. Like, is somebody actually going to watch this? This is crazy. This right here, more than anything, makes me want to not use make. Because this is like pretty bad. This is pretty bad. Okay, well, it appears that's not going to work probably. Let's see. It's just wild to me. Like, I don't understand why Zapier can integrate directly with personal Gmail accounts and make can't. Okay, so it looks like I was able to verify. I get a big scary warning and then it moves on. So let's test this again, see if it grabs any of my tasks. No, nothing new. Okay, so I'll just hope for the best here, but everything else appeared to work. So, but man, that was frustrating. Okay, so what was the other thing I was gonna make now? I will turn the other one off so that I'm not getting like double data. Because again, like this is like not really, that's not really crucial. Okay, cool. So this is a fun one. New email match search, and here's the search. So first I'm gonna go to Google Sheets. This is for me to track Haro potential leads, and you can see I haven't done it in a while. So I'll clear this so that we have a new deck to work with. Create a new scenario. Now this should be like makes bread and butter right here. I feel like they've really specialized in moving stuff to Google Sheets. Watch emails. Okay. No filter, simple filter, Gmail filter. All right, they send like 3 a day. So 5 should be fine. Also, I want this one. Now, see, this is cool and smart. Let's do emails from a specific date and make that date yesterday. Let's make it like earlier this week, actually. So what did I do next here? Oh, right. I forgot I had to do that. Okay. And then text parser, replace. Okay, and the pattern doesn't really need to be a pattern. Now, this is probably in my Gmail account. In my personal Gmail, yeah. So now we'll see if this integration works for God's sake. Am I going to have to do this again? Oh, no. Okay. I guess modifying document. I guess it kind of makes sense because Oh, no. Select. All right, so let's run this. All right. So now, and that worked too. Amazing. So now if I open this email, it should open in my Gmail account. And then if I search for the term podcast, it's there. That worked. So now let me change this. How often? Oh, how do I change the how often part? At regular intervals. So this is another thing that like I find a little bit confusing. Like I can choose all of this. But I can't get it to like yeah, so like this is going back all the way. So that's like not desirable, right? Oh, choose where to start. Okay. Emails from after a specific date and make that date yesterday. Cool. Nice. Okay, sweet. So perfect. This does exactly what I expected to do. And now I can shut off that Zap. That was easy. That's how I expected it all to be. But it really hasn't been that way. And I'm going to attribute I'm going to attribute most of it to me not understanding make. Like, because it is very different. It's very different from Zapier. So, I think that there's just a learning curve for me to consider here. Okay, so we have about 10 more minutes. I haven't been checking questions, so hopefully none have been coming in. Sorry. If oh god, AJ, sorry, I missed a bunch of your questions. I got really into what I was doing, and I'm very sorry about that. So let's see. AJ, wow, lots of people. Sorry. Having used Make for a Mile now, anytime you want to connect, you'll need to do the OAuth piece. I just keep updating my OAuth connection. Okay. AJ, thank you for that bit. It's definitely a frustrating part of Make. Once you set it up the first time, you can just keep using it though. Thank you for that. Someone wants to offer me promotions for viewers, which is, not a big fan of that. Am I streaming to Twitch? Well, I guess I am. It's a small price to pay for better security and cost savings. Yeah, for sure. That's like the thing, right? Is if the cost savings were, it's like 90%, right? If I do, 9 divided by 73, right? That's 12%. So we're looking at an 88% month over month cost savings. That's huge. So like, and I'm getting content and I'm learning a new thing. So like, it's definitely worth, some people are like, oh, I value my time too much. And I'm like, cool. Like, I value my time too, but I also value like not spending too much money on something. Anyway. Okay. So with the remaining time, let me, see if I can create, actually, I don't want to do it this way. Discard these changes. I want to, update. Yeah. So I basically want to duplicate this one, update edited episodes. So this will take an edited episode and then change the status to add to WordPress so that my VA knows update edited episode status in Airtable, add to WordPress. Okay. Save changes. Okay, so I want to duplicate this. And I need a workaround here again, because there's a little frustrating bit about not being able to watch folders. So update episode status in Airtable needs editing. Okay, so here I'm going to watch not the production folder, but the needs editing folder. I'm also going to watch the subfolders here. This is the dumb hack. And so if I add like 5 new episodes, that's the most I've ever added. So let's say 10 new episodes. Each one has roughly 4 files. So we'll do 42 as the limit. So it's going to watch this folder. And then I'm going to set up a filter. So the tag, and I'm going to have to rerun this too, but we'll set up a filter here. Instructions file, because this is what I'm looking for. So if the file name contains instructions.txt, that's when I want this to run. And then we're going to search for the episode number. This is the crucial bit. We're searching for the episode number in the file name. And then we're going to search the records on that episode number. And then we're going to change the status to needs editing, or out for edit rather. And then the last thing I'm going to do, because my the Zap I currently have for just watching the Dropbox folder, emails Joel, my editor. This is when a new folder is added in Dropbox. I'm taking it a couple steps further because I also want the Airtable record to be updated. So I want to send this email, and then it just says, "Hey Joel, a new episode has been added in Dropbox." So I don't even include the Dropbox folder. Maybe I'll go the extra mile and do that. Ooh, my voice just cracked. Getting emotional about my automations. Also, this is probably Safari because Safari sucks. But I noticed the interface is like a little jank. Okay, so to Joel, subject, new episode. What's the sub? I don't want to change this on him in case he has some sort of workflow set up. So I want to make sure this is all the same. Content, hey Joel. And then I will include the link here. So, well, maybe I can't. That's kind of weird that I can't get the public link. All right, well, maybe I need to add a new module from Dropbox. No. Download a file, search files, folders. No, so presumably this should include the link. But again, path display, path server, sharing info. You'd think it would be in here. No access. Maybe that's why. Maybe because it's maybe it just doesn't grab the public. Whatever. That's fine. He knows. And actually, I'll do that. I'll do this episode, and then grab the episode number. Okay. You know, it also would be neat if I could disable. Oh. It'd be neat if I could disable this module. Unlink. Okay. All right. Because I don't want to send Joel an email. Okay. So it didn't grab anything, obviously. So if I go into Dropbox, I'm just going to make this up. Actually, you know what? I'll just duplicate this. And then why don't I do this outside of that folder so I can rename it and like not mess things up. Okay, so I'll call this I already used 307, so 310 tester. And then in here, oh, and Joel's going to get an email anyway because my Zapier is still, but that's okay. Okay, so now let's go to Airtable and see if that actually worked. Oh my God. And then, okay, so I'll just need to double check to make sure that that was a solo show too. Great. So I'll just have to email Joel and be like, hey, disregard that last email. I was testing something. Fantastic. I'm so happy with that right now. Okay. I think that's a good place to leave it. Thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate you spending some time with me. If you want to watch this replay later, you'll have to be a member of How I Built It Pro. So head over to howibuilt.it/pro and sign up for just $5 a month or $50 a year. If you are a member of Pro, AJ, you'll be getting an email later today about it. But thanks so much for watching. Be sure to say hello on Twitter. If you want to get email reminders about this, sign up for my mailing list over at profitablepodcaster.fm. Thanks so much. And until next time, get out there and build something.